I have sat in lot of meetings with brand teams, marketing heads, procurement heads, CMOs, and there is always this moment. They show me the beautiful concept, beautiful design, amazing renders. They are excited about it. And then they look at me and ask, can you make this happen? Sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes it's not exactly like this, but here is what we can do. And sometimes, honestly, this won't work at all, and here is why. That gap between what a brand imagines and what's actually possible in the real world, that's where most branding projects either succeed or fall apart. And the only way to close that gap is to understand what actually happens when a big brand briefs its execution partner, not the polished version, the real one. That's what I want to show you today. For those who don't know me, I am Sunny Thakur. I'm the founder of Lakshya Brand Solutions and the author of The Growth Multiplier for Brand. For 15 years, I have been working with some of India's biggest brands on their physical branding. Everything I talk about here, I have lived firsthand. Whatever I share comes from real experiences, real mistakes, and real lessons. Now, let's get into it. Most people think when a big brand needs branding done, they just send a logo, say, make a board, and that's it. I wish this was so simple. The reality is completely different. When a brand like Hyundai briefs their execution partner, it's a 50 to 60 page documentation. When Hyundai says a gap should be 6 mm, it should be 6 mm, not 7, not 5. Because if one Hyundai showroom in Mumbai looks different from one in Delhi, that inconsistency is a brand failure. And it's our job to make sure that never happens. That's what physical branding execution looks like at the corporate level. It's not creative, it's precision. Here is something I always tell my team. When you are working with a big brand, you are actually working with three different clients at the same time. There is the marketing team. They want it to look exactly like the concept. Premium, perfect, no compromise. Then there is the procurement team. They want it at the lowest possible cost. Even rupee is questioned. And then there is an operational team. They want zero disruption, zero delays, seamless execution. तीन अलग लोगों की तीन अलग priorities and we as growth partners have to satisfy all three simultaneously. Marketing pushing for premium material, procurement pushing back on cost, operations pushing for speed और हम बीच में हैं trying to find the solution that works for all three without compromising the brand outcome. That's the real job, not just making a sign, managing a triangle. When a brief lands with us, the first thing we do is a feasibility check. Because here is something agencies don't always know. What looks stunning in a design file does not always work in the real world. Materials behave differently at the stage. Lighting changes, how colors look. Certain finishes don't survive outdoor conditions in Mumbai humidity. हम वो लोग हैं जो बताते हैं ये possible है, ये नहीं है. And if it's not possible as designed, here is an alternative that gives you the same result. That conversation, the feasibility conversation, is the most valuable thing we offer. Most brands only realize this after they have worked with someone who did not have it. Then comes production, planning, timeline mapping, site coordination, material sourcing. For a pan-India rollout, say 200 properties across 40 cities, this is a military operation. Every site is different dimensions, different permissions, different local conditions. ये सब manage करना, that's where experience matters more than anything else. And after all of this, the planning, precision, the problem solving. You know what brands actually tell me they value most? It's not the technology, it's not even the quality, it's something much simpler than that. So I started asking brand managers directly, what do you actually need for an execution partner? I have asked brand managers this question for 15 years. What do you actually need from an execution partner? And the answer is almost the same. Not the cheapest, not even the best, the most reliable. I have seen brands pay more knowingly to stay with a partner they trust because what they are really buying isn't a board or a fixture. They are buying a peace of mind. And when I pushed further and asked what that means, it always comes down to three things: trust, peace of mind, fair pricing. In that exact order. Trust that you will deliver what you promised. Peace of mind that when something goes wrong, and it always does, you will handle it without dragging them. and fair pricing, not the cheapest, but something they can justify to their team. जो growth partners हैं वो ये तीन चीजें consistently deliver करते हैं: trust, pricing, and clarity to the clients. If this video gave you something to think about, please like it. It genuinely helps more people find this content. And if you want more of this real talks straight from the ground up, don't forget to subscribe. I put out something every week. If you know someone who needs to hear this, share it with them. Drop your questions or thoughts in the comments. मैं सबको पढ़ता हूँ. See you in the next one.